Welcome to the study of A-level psychology. In this video, we'll look at the bottom-up approach used by British investigators. You'll previously learn about the top-down approach used by American investigators, and there are similarities between the two, but there are important distinctions as well. Let's see what those are, shall we? The bottom-up approach was developed by David Cantor and uses investigative psychology, which contains three main features. Interpersonal coherence, meaning offenders are likely to show elements of how they behave in everyday life at the crime scene, displays of awareness of how forensics works, and smallest space analysis to determine commonalities between crimes. One form of bottom-up profiling is geographical profiling. Welcome to hell, I mean Haze. According to this profiling method, criminals are likely to commit crimes in the local area. Cantor and Larkin in 1993 devised circle theory. If you draw a circle around the crimes, the offender is likely to be in the middle. For extra points, we refer to marauders and commuters. Marauders stay within their home area, whereas commuters travel outside to commit crimes. Circle theory can be applied regardless. Or can it? Cantor and Larkin shows support. 45 sexual assaults were used to distinguish between marauder and commuter. However, 91% of the offenders were marauders. Petherick in 2006 also raises the issue of simplicity. Not all criminals will be in a circle of their crimes. This could send police on a wild goose chase, excused my Britishness. A strength of the bottom-up approach is that it is based on science and objective status, compared to the subjective top-down approach. However, such statistics can still be biased, only showing known crimes and criminals, or the programs used for data processing can also be faulty. Unfortunately, profiling has been misused. On 15th July 1992, Rachel Nichol was stabbed. A profile was made of the criminal by Paul Britton, which was posted on the news. 4 people called in, identifying Colin Stagg as the killer. Despite no evidence linking him to the crime, he was arrested using a honey trap and tried. Stagg was acquitted and the police criticised. It was only in 2008 when the real killer, Robert Napper, came forward and confessed. This case study shows how profiling can be unreliable. Finally, a problem with both profiling methods is their applicability. You may have noticed how I've only been discussing murder in both top-down and bottom-up profiling videos. This is because several crimes like murder and rape are really the only crimes that benefit from using profiling. For crimes like burglary, fraud, and criminal damage, profiling is highly ineffective, although there have been attempts to implement profiling to other crimes like stalking and arson. And that ends another gruesome video. On screens now are questions related to bottom-up profiling. Answer them if you can, preferably without vomiting. Goodbye. The bottom-up approach was developed by Cantor. The bottom-up and smallest space analysis